After an enjoyable weekend of action, we've still got more games in midweek, and it is the crunch UEFA Champions League fixture. The first leg of the round of 16 games took place last week, and now it's time for the deciding return fixtures, and everything is actually set up for a brilliant, brilliant week of action. But getting straight into the thick of things, Victor, Arsenal still have a tough challenge to face as they welcome Bayer Leverkusen to the Emirates after a 1-1 draw last time out in Germany. In your opinion, what are Arsenal's chances of progressing to the quarters?
I would say pretty high, but I think there's also no excuse if they don't progress. At home they have 6 wins in a row, 1 loss all season. Come on, you need to do something here. Besides, Leverkusen on the road have been a very yo-yo team in the last 3 months, and against some teams much weaker than Arsenal. Arteta simply needs to not overthink this one. There's no excuse for failing here.
Yeah, fair point. And over to you, Max. After losing 5-2 to PSG in the first leg, is this fixture done and dusted, or is there a chance Chelsea can spring up a massive result at home?
Honestly, it feels like personally already agreed on a loss because he didn't rotate at all at the weekend. He played full status against Newcastle and still managed to lose this game. So it feels like he's targeting top 5 more than this head-to-head because, against PSG, it looks kind of strange to see them coming back from 3 goals deficit. So I'd say for me, yeah, they can manage to win this game and PSG can agree on that, but I don't really see them coming back from 3-goal difference.
Yeah, fair point. And back to you, Victor. Manchester City are also in the similar situation to Chelsea. 3 goals down from the first leg, but unlike Chelsea, some talk on social media believe that City can somehow make a comeback at the Etihad. Do you agree or disagree with that notion?
I would love to see it, but I don't think it's happening. Sorry. Yes, Real have not been very strong this season, but can you really ignore their pedigree in the Champions League? How many times have we seen them win the whole thing despite starting out even slower than they did this season? Besides, it's a 3-goal difference. Real have lost 1 game by 3 goals this campaign. It was a 5-2 against Atletico back in September. Had that at least been 3-0, I would say, okay, City could pull that off. But Real actually turned that around in the first half. They went 1-0 down, and then they turned it around and scored twice against Atletico. Imagine City conceding even 1 goal after they scored first. I don't see City even winning by 1, let alone 3.
Ouch. Anyways, back to you, Max. Bold predictions and score predictions for this game.
I have a pretty bold prediction. We see at least extra time in Man City against Real Madrid.
That's an interesting one. Very interesting. Anyways, down to score predictions. Arsenal, Leverkusen.
1-1 and Arsenal progress in extra time.
Chelsea, PSG.
2-2.
Then Man City, Real Madrid.
3-0 and Man City progress in extra time.
Right.
Would not have expected that sort of thing from you, mate.
Over to you,
Mbappe is not playing, for sure.
I have 2 things that I think are quite bold. I think Chelsea might come closer than people expect, might even win this one by 2. Also, Arsenal concede 1 but qualify.
Interesting. So score predictions: Arsenal, Leverkusen.
3-1 to Arsenal.
Chelsea, PSG.
2-0.
Then Man City, Real Madrid.
0-0 if City are lucky.
Wow. That's a pretty bold one. But yeah, those are our predictions for the games coming up in the UCL this week surrounding the English side. And as usual, we'll still be discussing the rest of the games surrounding the English teams. So stay tuned.